During the past 6 weeks, I've been going through field training, which is what we mandate for all of our correctional officers before they're cut loose and able to manage a pod. I'm now managing this pod for South. I'm constantly trying to better myself in terms of leadership with the Sheriff's Office. I'm always reassessing in terms of what more can I be doing, as well as reassessing in terms of the organization, what we can do to raise the bar and get better as an individual and get better as an organization. Roll call's at 6:45 downstairs. And right after roll call, you come up to your pod that you're assigned to. I'm assigned to 4 South, came up there right after that. Be relieved at about 3 o'clock. You have a half hour for lunch. And the inmates are locked down right now. I'm about to release them in a few minutes. And during the period where you're first getting here, you're entering data in terms of taking inventory of what you have. You're doing an initial inspection. You're releasing your pod workers to make sure that they help with the inmates cleaning. We pride ourselves on having a very clean jail. You're also preparing for the day. You're looking at what inmates will have visitation, what inmates need to go to court, what inmates need to go to medical. You're communicating with transport. You're communicating with Central Command. You're communicating also with booking in terms of what needs to be done from their end and what needs to be done from your end so that the day runs smoothly. I always have had, but I have even continued in heightened respect just for a correctional officer. Just a very tough job. Our society needs to recognize them and really give gratitude towards them.
They're locked up in here, so it's a challenge because they don't get to see their family every day. So it's rough on them. From being in here to everyday life out there, you're not only a corrections officer, you're trying to help them deal with their problems too.
Inmates like this environment because they come out, they can watch their TV, they can eat their meals out here. You have commissary, they can eat their commissary out here. The thing is though, those are privileges that they have. And if they violate the rules, or if they don't behave, we take those privileges away. And that's how that works. And we get very good compliance, and it's very cost effective, and we treat the inmates humanely. And it's impressive to have the sheriff come in here and see what we do, because it opens his eyes to see people that have our complaints. Sometimes we have complaints, and you can understand those complaints by actually getting a first-hand knowledge of how it is being a corrections officer.
And so I was able to do it. I'm glad that I was able to do it. It was an incredible experience from the perspective of that we have so many duties as a corrections division, and that so many of our employees are connected to corrections. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the fact that the people of Lake County have entrusted me as sheriff and that I get to work with these wonderful men and women.